Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Gems and Jewels. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe, like, and share button should you like this project. So, 50 Shades of Grey. Nope, it's not a movie review, but a couple of years ago I watched it and I couldn't get beyond the being hit, to be honest with you. Therefore, I was like, yep, this is a stupid movie, overrated, not for me. Anyways, I really love the song Ellie Goulding's Love Me Like You Do, and I wanted to do a tribute to that. And I had thought about this years ago, but again, I could not get past this man being dominant over this woman and yada yada. So I chose to rewatch it. And to be honest with you, even though a lot of it wasn't for me, the storyline was relatively cute. So I take it back. It's a good show. So I chose to make this project. Anyways, everything's in the description box. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've missed you. I apologize. It's been a couple of weeks. The electoral votes have been nuts. Good job. Looks like everybody is voting, at least in my state. All right, well, let's get started. All right, so here you just take a handy dandy Sharpie and write the words "Love Me Like You Do." If you're not good at drawing, feel free to use stencils. I use them all the time. So there's two parts to this. So there's two different ways you could do it. Either you could tape the back of your black foam boards and use it as one big picture, or you could keep them separate like I chose to do and just use two different foam boards. So for the first one, the Love Me Like You Do, I cut it to the size that I wanted. And then there's this really cool, it's like a chrome tape, and you can get it in any craft store. It's really amazing. It's beautiful. I love chrome. However, the part that's really annoying is it wrinkles up, and it'll show fingerprints if like your hands aren't clean or you have some kind of residue on it, and it wrinkles like really bad. It's kind of hard to keep it nice, so you have to really kind of be careful. Anyways, I took the strip, I cut it in half, and then I put a strip of it on the top and the bottom of the saying "Love Me Like You Do" because I thought the chrome was cool. And I was going for your glam modern look. And underneath that, I took a strip of bling wrap and just kind of size whatever size you like for your personal taste. I just took a wide piece of bling wrap and stuck it down the middle of my foam board. And then I left enough room for I'm sorry, I never took a music class. I don't know what they're called. The bars that the notes go on. That's probably an insufficient word, but where the notes go. Yeah, so what I did with that was I used the same tape, and then I used those dowels, different shaped dowels, and I covered those in the tape. And then on the one board, I have 3 of them. And on the other board, I have, what is it? 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, just to make it a little different. But I think the chrome looks really awesome, so chose to use that. Again, this is your personal taste. You choose what you like. But in the movie was a white rose. Obviously, we're doing this as a dedication to the song. And obviously, they use masks. Now, please note, I realize the masks are slightly different than what was in the movie, because when I tried to use the same kind of mask that she had, hers was kind of gray and dull. It had a couple diamonds on the bottom, but it really was washed out with the blackboard. So I also chose to use the feathers, which I get they didn't have feathers on their masks in the movie, but I did this to break up the chrome and the black so that it wasn't so dark. Okay, for the Love Me Like You Do, I took some diamond wrap and some little diamond gems, as well as some silver diamond confettis. And I just placed them in random areas just to kind of bling it out a little bit. So should you choose to do something like this, your little Love Me Like You Do sign will look something like it does here in the photo. Or I'm sorry, the video. Okay, so I mainly did this for spacing, just to give me an idea of spacing on my poster board. So these little wooden dowels, they come in a bag at Walmart. They come in all different shapes and sizes. And I chose to use some of the round ones as well as some of the square ones. These are the round ones, but anyway, I took the same tape that I had used in the sign, and all I did was I took the little wooden dowel and I just put the tape on top, or put the wooden dowel on top of it technically. And then I just went around it and then just bent it on each edge. And that gave me the chrome look I was looking for my notes to sit on. And again, this product is really neat. Okay, so I sized the bling wrap, I hot glued it to my board. I took my sign, put it where I wanted to. In 50 Shades Darker, there is a rose. This one has musical notes I found online. I went ahead, glued that, put diamond wrap around all of them. And then I used the same tape, put it on the side, put diamond wrap. And then I took the musical bars and took 3 of them, hot glued them on the top as well as the bottom. So under free clip arts, I found this really cute heart with the musical note in the middle. Printed it off, cut it out. I took silver diamond confettis and I hot glued them along the entire thing. So there again, I went to my clip art and I took out 2 masquerade ball masks. Then I took a Sharpie and I wrote lines on it. And I took my Dollar Tree stickers. They're black, gray, and they have little diamonds, and I put them in random spots. And then the big sticker that comes with it, I placed it in the middle. I stuck 2 round diamond gems on top and on bottom of the sticker. And then for the guy's mask, I just left it black like it is in the movie, and I added black feathers to it. Forgive me, I think I failed to mention I used the diamond wrap around the eyes for the girl's mask. And then at this point, I ran out of my bling wrap, so I used this really cool bling wrap thing. I don't know, it's in the description box. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, I used 4 strips of that for the middle of my second board, and I hot glued that. I then took my dowels and I hot glued those 2 on each, on the top as well as the bottom. When I was finished with that, I took the girl's mask and hot glued it on, and then I took the heart with the musical notes, spaced that where I wanted it to be, hot glued that on, and then I took the guy's mask and I spaced that where I wanted that, and then I hot glued that on there as well. Then I took my chrome tape and I put it on each side of my board. Type in free coloring pages for some musical notes, cut them out, add bling wrap, some diamond gems, and silver diamond confettis, and voila. So for each one of my boards, I took 3 musical notes, hot glued them on each one of my bars, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. I then added feathers. For the first board, I did 3 white feathers on each side of my song logo. One on the top, one in the middle, one on the bottom. And then for the woman's face mask, I did one on the top, one in the middle, one on the bottom on each side. And then for the men's, I added, I believe it was 2 black feathers, one on top, one towards the middle, but I bent it so it kind of goes to the bottom. This was my finished project, and I hope that you enjoyed it and had fun with it, and I hope that you make it. If you decide to, I'd be great if you shared it with me. I love feedback from you guys. Anyway, I think it turned out pretty cool. I wasn't sure about placement. I'm still a little unsure of whether I should put them together or leave them apart, but anyway, I didn't have any nails, so I took 2 screws and stuck them on each side of the foam board and hung it up on the wall. And the second foam board, I'm not sure if I failed to mention I didn't use as much diamond wrap as I did the first one because I wanted it to match but yet be a little versatile. So the second one, I did not stick the diamond wrap in the middle. Feel free to do so if you like that look better. But I just did it on the edge of my tape. And this is what she looks like. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I'll see you soon. Bye. Just an FYI, I've been on the hunt for some rhinestones that match the mirrored tray that I made because I wanted to make some candle holders that match that for a centerpiece, but I haven't been able to locate them anywhere. So as soon as I find them, I'll get that done. And then I'll be right back at you with more fashion art because that's my thing, and I think it's a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks a lot. Talk to you guys later. Bye.